Before we begin, if you love rare coins, treasure hunts, or discovering hidden value in everyday objects, make sure you subscribe now and hit the bell so you never miss a gem. You're about to hear a story of a tiny coin with a past that many collectors never even knew existed. A coin so unassuming that it hides its power in plain sight. What I'm going to share with you today might make you look again at coin jars in your home or dusty drawers you've long forgotten. Picture South Africa in 1982. The country is deep in change, tension, political and cultural shifts, and the quiet manufacture of what would become one of its rarest coins. Among the coins of that era, one denomination was considered trivial, a half-cent. Yet it's this very lesser denomination that hides a twist no one expects. In 1982, the South African Mint struck a proof version of the half-cent coin. It was not meant for everyday use, but for collectors, a special strike, limited in number, made with heightened precision and care. For general circulation coins, the regular half-cent had already been phased out of common use. This proof version bears a portrait of President Balthazar Johannes Forster, with mint initials from the designers, LDL, Lawrence de Lang, on the obverse, TS, Tommy Sassine, on the reverse. The design is subtle. Two Cape sparrows perched on a branch, facing one another, the numeral 1/2 below them. The metal is bronze, a blend primarily of copper with trace tin and zinc, but here's the catch. Only 12,000 of these proof half-cents were minted. That makes this coin exceedingly rare. By contrast, most regular circulation coins of that era were produced in the millions, nearly destroying their numismatic value simply by flooding the market. Yet this proof issue was narrow, meant for true collectors. Now, rarity alone doesn't always guarantee huge value. The coin's condition plays a massive role. If it's flawless, perfect strike, no scratches, untouched surfaces, brilliant luster, it becomes far more desirable. And because proof coins are struck with extra care, the difference between a moderately good specimen and a perfect gem can be huge. Imagine two coins. One has hairlines, slight toning, a tiny scratch. The other is unblemished, deep mirror fields, sharp details on the sparrow's feathers, crisp edges, no sign of handling. Professional collectors would pay many times more for that second one. That's where the magic, or fortune, hides. But there's another layer. Over time, many of these proofs would be stored, sometimes improperly, exposed to humidity, mishandled. A fair number are lost, damaged, or melted. So finding one in near-perfect condition after 40-plus years is like finding a rare vintage watch still ticking. Every coin collector and investor knows the market is emotional. Someone who wants the best example of a proof half-cent would pay a premium. Someone chasing a complete set might pay whatever's needed to fill that slot. And when two bidders clash, prices shoot up. Now, I want you to visualize this. A collector in Europe, a dealer in the US, another in South Africa itself. One has this coin in hand. The others want it. Suddenly, that tiny disc, hardly worth a penny in face value, becomes a prized trophy. The offer goes up and up again. Throughout the numismatic world, stories abound. Coins sold in secret auctions, private sales beyond catalog listings, whispers of six-figure deals. And for this very coin, because of its extreme scarcity and collector obsession, its value has been driven to a number most people would never believe. Let me emphasize, this is not the regular half-cent you see in circulation. If you have one of those, its value is modest, maybe a few dollars or less, depending on condition and demand. But the proof 1982 half-cent is an entirely different level of collector's item. As a final twist, when the time came to retire the half-cent in regular transactions, it quietly passed out of common use. But that made the proof edition even more mystical. It became the last gasp of a denomination, a collector-only issue, a rarity in a world that stopped using half-cents. So where does its value lie today? If someone holds a perfect, top-graded 1982 proof half-cent, uncirculated, flawless, with original luster, you are looking at a potential value hovering around $90,500 US. That's right, A coin many would dismiss at first glance, a half cent as if it meant nothing, could, in the right hands, command a six-figure sum. If you ever come across one, authenticate it, grade it, and keep it in a secure environment. You might just be holding a silent fortune. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this dive into coin mysteries and hidden treasures, hit subscribe and let me know in the comments. Would you inspect every old coin in your home now? And if you ever find one, send me photos. We'll discuss it together.